Welcome back to my channel, Soul Tribe. I've just done a reading where we had an energy where some thieves here wanted to come at you. Tuesday came up in the weekly psychic forecast. So it felt guided to do a status quo update on Tuesday to get more details about this thief, this robbery, this home invasion on Tuesday. And I see there's going to be a dramatic parting. And here we've got a car chase. They dreamt they were in a car chase and they were cornered. What's that about? Gemini could be involved, Taurus, someone doing something unconventional. You know, the Hierophant came out reversed in the last spread that I did using a different deck. So someone's doing something that they shouldn't, and they've been advised, they've been warned, they were told not to do it because you're too highly protected. You're protected by God, you're protected by spirit, and they can't do what they want to do to you. But these people refuse to listen to the advice of those who are wiser or more experienced than them in the game. And they're going to make costly mistakes because God has planned it that way, that they must make these mistakes. They must be caught in their own ego. They're caught in a car chase and they were cornered. Okay, tell me more. Yeah, this is a parting of ways and friends that are karmic group of people that you got no more love to give. You got no love to give these people. You already know them. You know that they're irrational, they're impatient, they don't think things through. They operate on a low vibrational to temperamental. What is this? They dreamt they were in a car chase and they were cornered. What do we need to know? And it's a tower. They were trying to avoid a tower, but the tower is coming in. And all the confusion is going to be cleared up. They were trying to cause confusion, and angel has come through to protect you because you're stable, you're grounded. A Virgo may be involved in this. Let's go back to the cheeky madams. They dreamt that they're in a car chase and they were cornered. Letter A, someone with the letter A is involved with this. It's a part of this here. A heavy built man. I work in construction. So there's a construction worker as well who's been roped in, who's going to be caught. They've been trying to send dark magic to you that came up earlier as well. Tell me more about the dream. They were in a car chase and they were cornered. Let's dig real deep here. Get a message. Hidden spies revealed. So you've noticed that whenever you open your door, someone else opens their door. Whenever you answer a phone call, someone has to rush out to be wherever you're going to be answering your phone call. And the hidden spies have been revealed. Everything has been exposed because you're a high priestess or a high priest. You're highly intuitive. You're a spiritual being. So not much rolls past you. They wanted people to be mean to you, so they were doing some sort of a smear campaign against you. And now they are in despair because their plots are failing. Their plots have already been failing, and they didn't realize that what is making our plots fail is because God and ancestors have protected this person we're trying to attack. Again, their plots are going to fail again because your spirit guides on your team. Because through prayer and meditation, you're creating a ripple effect. You will live to tell the tale. They wanted to take you out to have an unalive situation. So it's not just stealing. They wanted to come and snuff out your light. I like this. It hits different when the ancestors take over the battle. The next 72 hours are going to be significant. So this is the Tuesdays I'm recording this, but remember the time is fluid. Whenever you find this reading, this is the right time for you. That's your 72 hours counting down from when you hear this message, and this message lands in your ears 72 hours. So your ancestors are taking over the battle. This is why I said this is why their plots are failing, because you can't contend against spirit. Your ancestors can be in 100 different places all at the same time at the blink of an eye, and you still have to wait through traffic, wait till everyone's fallen asleep, wait till the coast is clear. Oh, there we go. The detective's intuition is on point. So there's a detective who's already very much aware. This detective is the one that's going to get into this car here and chase these people. This detective, this came up like 4 or 5 months ago. The detective already knows that there's a karmic sister involved, but Game is going to recognize Game because they underestimated this detective. They're just like, oh, he's a soft-speaking guy. No, we're clever. We watch CSI and we watch I Almost Got Away with Murder. And so this detective probably doesn't watch any of those shows, so we're wiser. But I mean, those are reenactments of crimes. That detective has been there in real time. Your prayers are blinding me. So the prayers that you're doing are working. Don't hold up on the prayers. Don't give up on the prayers. The prayers are the ones helping to stop these people. Neighbor, I wanted this to come out. Okay. Because we picked up on a neighbor a few weeks ago, a neighbor sending messages back and forth about you, a neighbor who's a karmic, a neighbor who's spying on you. Let's see. Let's find out more about this neighbor. This neighbor is trying to create an injustice in your life, but karma is coming down for them. They're being stopped. This neighbor is starting to experience bad luck. Small things are happening to them to show them that, no, that's the wrong way, child. This neighbor could be an Aries. Yeah, sending messages to some sort of a boss energy. We spoke about a neighbor sending messages. This came out exactly the same way. So this neighbor has been sending messages to possibly an Aries man or some boss of the, I call them the gang. No, it's not even a group. These are people with evil intentions. These are like Satanists with guns. That's basically how we can call them. Yeah. Okay, what has this communication been about that your neighbor's been sending out? Profile of the messages. There's something that they didn't see. They're trying to get clarity about you, but they've missed the mark. There's something that they've misjudged. They didn't see it. And their boss is telling them that there's conflict. Let's move to calmer waters. Abort mission. This is not going to work. There we go. Eight of Pentacles reverse. This is not going to work. There's too much conflict. There's chaos. Let's retreat. Retreat, retreat, retreat. Retreat behind the enemy lines because something has been exposed. What has been exposed here? What are these people talking about? They're being caught. You can't fake this. The detective's intuition's on point. They're being caught. The 7 of sneakiness on his head. And you see we've got the magpie squawking out an alarm to you, saying, hey, wake up. There's an intruder alert. Spirit has its own way. This is like spirit coming through, like magpies are associated with the spirits of the departed at times. This is a part of the past and loved one is telling you that, look, someone is armed and dangerous, but they've been caught. There's no passionate new beginning. It's not going to happen for these people. So this neighbor has been talking to some thieves or people of low morals. There's been some hidden dishonor, but it's being stopped. And their boss has already reported back to them that, listen, there's conflict. We've been exposed. Let's see what exactly was the boss saying has been exposed. Let's run with it. They're saying, no, we need to change our plans. This thing is not going to work. Let's forget about the plan we had in the past. Retreat, retreat, retreat. They had invested a lot of money into paying these people, neighbors, and all of that. This could be coming from a family as well behind the scenes. What's coming out sideways? They're going to be forced to have to leave some sort of a home or abandon some celebration that they'd planned on. They'd already bought the drinks and started chilling them and saying, you know what, once we take so-and-so down, we're going to have a good old party. But no, that's not it. Yeah, they're going to be forced to take a rest. This is what the message is about. But I feel like someone is still like, no, but there's still a chance. There's still a chance. That's why they're going to get cornered. I got a download as I was preparing to go into this section of the reading, and I heard requesting backup. All units, please respond. Robbery in progress. Requesting backup. So it's Tuesday. That's a message. There's going to be communication that's going to stop all of this. There's some vengeful man who's out to settle a score with you. But he's going to be forced to back down and retreat from a bad decision that he had made because judgment is coming down. Judgment and justice came out reversed. This is double karma coming for this person. And you're still going to be independent. You're still going to be free. You're still going to live your life the way you need to live it. Yeah. What is the detective saying without giving away too much? Yeah, the detective sees the whole team. Yeah. Nothing escapes this detective's intuition. Tell me more, Spirit. What do we need to know? Some messages are coming through about some childish pranks. Let's see what's coming up on top of the pranks. Someone wanted to have a one-night stand. I had a download as well last night where some person, for me, it came out as someone who's a part of my family coming through and trying to present this man who was really dirty as a marriage partner. And I was like, oh gosh, the way I am, and this person, you've just dolled him up like a mannequin, you've just dressed him up to look the part. And this has been coming up even with a couple of readers, a theme of people trying to send a low vibrational partner towards you because they know that there's a good partner that you're supposed to have because you're very disciplined. Some of you may even be chaste. Yeah, these people are making unwise decisions here. They've already been warned. They've been warned. They've been told, don't proceed. Do not fight against this person. You will lose. It will not end well for you now. They've heard that, but they've chosen to ignore all of that because perhaps they've gotten away with quite a few things in the past, and that's given them this Dutch courage. They insulted your intelligence. This is what the detective is saying. They insulted your intelligence. They thought that, oh no, maybe because this person's like this, or they're all love and light, they're not going to see what we're doing. But they're using magic as well. We saw that earlier. Their magic has been reversed. So they were trying to dull your senses, dull your intuition, dull your intelligence, but it has not worked. There we go. Conspiracy to commit murder. Like I say, this is an unalive situation. This is not just a robbery. This is someone wanting to unalive you. We went too far. How did we get here? But the judgment has already been passed in the ethers because your ancestors are on it. And we've already been told it hits different when the ancestors get involved in a situation. These people have gone too far. What's this about? We've gone too far. How did we get here? It started off as, let's scare this person. They were putting some sort of surveillance on you. I spoke up. We were reading into the neighbor as well, being involved here, monitoring you in and out of your house. When you're in the house, they're listening to your phone calls, your information. When you're out, they're following you. They're tracking you. I'm not trying to make anyone paranoid. Remember that this is a general reading. If this is not you, please just be patient, listen to the rest of the message, and what relates to you will come out. If you want a personal reading, book one with me. Oh gosh, look at this. Yeah, I'm on a roll. Spirit is really talking through me. Thank you, Holy Spirit. Conspiracy to commit wire fraud. What does that mean? The use of wire communication to defraud one of money, property, or honest service. So these people already see that they were monitoring you. They were monitoring you using like hacking your computers or your phones or putting a wiretap on you in order to plan a robbery or a murder against you. It was not surveillance for the sake of gathering intel. The kind of intelligence they were gathering was intelligence to do with how you're doing and how they can intercept you, how they can intercept your blessings, nothing to do with you being a threat to anybody. So if someone puts an illegal wiretap, that's a chargeable offense as well. That's a conspiracy to commit wire fraud. And this goes under the Post and Telecommunication Acts in most countries. I think it's also charged under federal law as well. Yeah. So someone's been listening to you here. You say, oh, no, okay, fine. I'll pick up the $10 next week. And next week, guess who's waiting for you when you pick up the $10? That's a conspiracy to commit wire fraud. And they started a smear campaign trying to degrade you, to debase you, to make people think that you're crazy and unpredictable and you're a basket case. But your thoughts are being redirected to the positive regardless of all this skullduggery. There's a Virgo involved in this, or this is happening to a Virgo. What else do we need to know here? Karmic sister, what do we need to know? There might be a Leo involved in the karmic sister, yeah? Spirit is spot on. Spot on. Look at this. Your intuition about them is correct. So you always felt that Leo was sent by your karmic sister and your intuition about them is correct. These people were sent to try and unalive you, but game recognized game. And they're going to be cornered in a car chase. Tell me more. Tell me more, karmic sister involved. Tuesday. Oh gosh, you can't fake this. This is Tuesday. So the Tuesday plan is not going to go down. I repeat, the Tuesday plan is not going to be a success. Whoever it is, I know you listen to my channel, most probably. That's why this keeps coming out. If you're trying to create an Ides of March thing, beware Caesar, beware the Ides of March. And you're trying to say beware whoever, Anne, Susan, whoever, beware the Ides of we're still in February. Beware the Valentine's attack or the Valentine's killer or whatever it is you're trying to create, some negative fame you're trying to create for yourself. It is not going to work. It is not going to work. It's not going to be successful. It's one of those, et tu, Brutus, and you also, Brutus. I've been betrayed by all these people. You also, I'm just new in your neighborhood. You also wanting to betray me. You know, you're told some other people never knew me, and yet they try slew me, so me give them the treatment as well. These people don't even know you like that, and yet they've woke up and decided to become your ops. They're going to regret their actions at the bottom of this. Someone has gathered up evidence against them on what they've been investing in. They've been working hard to try and get you to move and leave from a situation. A Gemini is involved, and a lot of wealth. They've been promised a lot of wealth if you're unalive. That's why they came with this conflict against you. They felt it was a wish come true. Now they feel like a right old fool because you're still free and independent the way God made you. There's communication coming in from the justice system about people being caught out. Yeah, there we go. Someone's getting arrested. They're losing money and they're getting arrested with these three coming out like this here. There, the thief. The thief has been caught, was using magic, yet an intelligent man, the detective, has seen through all of this. And look at this, behind the King of Swords is the sword of truth and justice. He sees the truth, and you're divinely protected from whatever this plan was that was made by a couple of friends who are now going to have sleepless nights because they tried to betray you, and you were protected. You are the Empress. Hello, Empress. And an angel is coming through to balance out the situation and remove any illusions. Because here you went in the energy of the detective, you took a closer look at things, closer look at some communication. You found out that someone was planning things. They seem to be unconnected, but they're very much connected. They don't talk in person, but they're sending messages back and forth over the phone. And the truth has come out about a journey that they took. With this journey here, they might have gone with an older gentleman. Yes, they even went somewhere near water to do some sort of spell work, but they intuitively knew that they were trying to do some sort of dark magic on you, death spells on you to cause confusion about what caused your death and stuff like that. But things are still fated to go your way, and there's an offer still coming to you. You're putting heavy burdens down, signing new contracts, and the two bosses looking at something the same way, something that previously was unseen, but a new information has come to the forefront. And this is something you're hoping for. As that is coming in, it comes in, there's a blessing coming from the Most High, a lot of stability coming for you, more blessings coming from Spirit, some important transactions coming through, some important written information as well as you close off a painful chapter from your past. Light has been shed, my darlings, in a shocking way. Light has been shed on a family, and a judgment is being passed for people who work together to cause imbalances in your life, to try and send a lover to you, someone that they were looking at and saying, go in and be this one-night stand for this person here. And there could have been a male figure as well in this family setup, or married into the family who was with this here, was being reckless as well. But something is being exposed, something is slow moving about someone who was really jealous, was trying to change the pathway, a divine pathway that you have. But you're strong, you're stable, you're grounded, you're disciplined, you're taking time to rest and rejuvenate, you're reconnecting to your spirit guides, maybe an ancestor that had been driven away from you at a young age, and you're getting quick communication about someone who wanted to win at all costs, being put away, being forced to part ways with everyone, closing the door, turning the back on everything. You can't fake this. There's the communication. This person wanting to win at all costs, now turning the back on everyone to go into jail. They're arrested, suspended. I rest my case. If you want to book a personal reading, please be sure to contact me. My details are down there in the description box down below. Until the next one, guys, love and light.